Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. And today we are doing a mail day where I'm going to go through a few small purchases that I've made over the last month. This dates back to about this time in July, and these are mostly singles and, like I said, small purchases that I've made of cards that appealed to me that I found online. I think all of these came from eBay. And I've organized these from oldest card to most recent card. So we'll open the oldest card first and then go through some more, and then we'll end with a very recent card. So that's how we're going to do this. It's 4 packages, and as I said, these are mostly singles. So I'd be interested to see what you guys think of my acquisitions. Always curious to hear your opinions on these things. I have a couple quick shout outs. The first one is to Fausto Sanchez. Thanks so much for your subscription, Fausto. I appreciate that. And also to A&M Prospecting. A&M Prospecting does have a channel, and they have lots of subscribers, and they do just what they suggest they do in their title, which is that they go around and prospect and look for gold and other buried items and try to find fortunes in various metals and gemstones and treasures that they might discover. It's a pretty interesting channel, and it sounds good to you. Go ahead and check out A&M Prospecting, and thank you again for your subscription. Appreciate that. Thank you all for your subscriptions to the channel, for your wonderful comments and very kind emails that I receive from you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that and how much I enjoy interacting with you guys. It is my favorite thing about doing the Card Wolf Network is getting to know you guys better. So I hope you're having a good week so far. It's Tuesday as I am recording this. And let's get to it then. As I said, we're going to do the first card is the oldest card, and this is from the early 1900s. The card in here is over 100 years old, and I bought this from Greg Morris Cards, who is a huge dealer of cards online. And just taking this out off camera in case there's a receipt in here with my name on it or something like that, which is not ideal. All right, so it's just in this cardboard. And as I said, this is from over 100 years ago. This is a T207 card, and this was a card that I really like the T207 set, and here's the card. Take it out of there. Put the scissors far away from that card, and the envelope down there. It's a T207 card. It is Ivy Olsen, and it's not in focus, so that's probably not very helpful. Let's get that in focus so you can enjoy the card. There you go. So it's Ivy Olsen, and the reason I like this set so much, they did a reprint of this set quite a few years ago now. It's been quite a while, but I first became exposed to these cards then. I think they're beautiful cards to begin with. This is, as you can see, it's got rounded corners. This was $27 according to my list here, which is not too bad for a card from 1912. That's when this set came out, T207. The reason I like these cards so much, aside from how they look, is because the text on the back is, it's just awesome. The text on the back, these are Recruit Little Cigars T207s. I'll get this up closer to the camera, get that in focus. My camera really hates old cards, apparently. There you go, Recruit Little Cigars. The text on the back of these cards, for some of the players in this set, is just remarkable. I'm going to read you the text for Ivy Olsen here. If I can get my spectacles on and really get a good look at this, I think you'll enjoy it. His first name is actually Ivan, but he went by Ivy. And Ivy Olsen's claim to fame is that I think he's still in the top 100 of strikeouts per at-bats in Major League history. So a lifetime, I think he had 23 strikeouts, 23 at-bats per strikeout. Let me make sure I say that right. So basically 23 times it would take him to strike out, which is really good. And he holds the team record for the Dodgers, I believe, and it's the team record for his time with the Dodgers was like 26, which is just crazy. 26 at-bats, and you only have 1 strikeout lifetime. That is nuts. So that's really an amazing claim to fame for him. Here he's with the Cleveland team. He also played for Brooklyn, if I'm remembering his stats correctly. But anyway, I'm going to read you the back, which is the best part of this, and it's why I like this set so much. Ivan Olsen, Cleveland's willowy shortstop, while a Swede is not one of the terribles. What? That's what they write on the back of his card? Come on, this is crazy. I love it. So there's more to it. I'm not done yet. This seems strange, as most Swedes and all Ivans are supposed to be known as the terrible. Olsen hails from Kansas City, being born there in 1885, but in Baldwin, until lifted by the Portland Club of the Pacific Coast Circuit in 1908. In 1910, his fame had extended and he fell before Cleveland's Dragnet. He was a bit unsteady at the start, but a spectacular infielder and finally hit his pace. In 1911, he batted .261 with a fielding average of .969 for 131 games. So I didn't do a great job of reading it, but you get the idea. The text on the back of these cards is of an era, to say the least, and it's the kind of text you would never see on the back of a card anymore today, and I certainly enjoy it. We're going to put Ivy Olsen back here for now. Anyway, that's the oldest card that I picked up, and that's from 1912, T207. Let's get into this one now. This, I believe, this is a small lot of like 10 cards from the early 70s. I believe this is from the late 60s and early 70s. And get this open for you. This was also an eBay purchase. Again, I'm going to take this out and make sure there's no incriminating paperwork in here. Okay, there we go. So this was a lot of Kellogg's cards, and these were listed badly. These were listed as they weren't listed as Kellogg's cards. They were listed as Exograph cards, which is kind of weird. Like, I remember that they were called that briefly, but I don't think that anybody has called them that for a long, long time. And so anyway, here they all are. I've removed the incriminating paperwork, and as I said, I think what did I say these were? These were $26.57 is what I ended up paying for these, so about $27, which is as much as I paid for Ivy over there. So we start off with the McCovey, and then a Davy Johnson and Orioles one. These are from 1972 Kellogg's, and these came in cereal boxes and in little like paper envelopes is how you would get these out of cereal boxes back in the day. Joe Torre, right there. And there's Dick Allen, a guy who I've mentioned on the channel before as someone who I think, you know, in my opinion, should be in the Hall of Fame. I think he's a really good player. This Dick Allen is from 1970. And this one is not in great shape. This one has a crack to the plastic, which is the most common problem that befalls these cards. I'll bring this closer to the camera so you can maybe see it there. It's right there. You can see it just right there. It's a crack that runs right through horizontally on the card there. And that's the most common problem. These are coated with a thick sort of plastic thing to give them that sort of weird 3D sort of a look there. And when that plastic cracks, that's really... that's pretty bad for the card, as you can imagine. But the rest of these I don't think have that issue. This is a Lou Gehrig one, and this came from a set that Kellogg's did. I think this was also 73, maybe? Let me see here. Yeah, 1973. This was an all-time greats set, and it's a pretty good assortment. It's basically the greatest player at each position, and it's a pretty neat set. I like to get the Gehrig. The main card that I bought this for, though, was the Willie Mays. And this, again, is a 1970. I have, there were 3 Kellogg's Willie Mays cards, and I have the other 2, but I did not have this one. And so I'm happy to finish out the collection. It's not in great shape either. It has some cracks here, and it also, you know, it's not particularly well centered. But I didn't have it, and as these cards go, $27 for this group of cards was pretty cheap. There's a Stargell there as well from the same year. And a lot of Hall of Famers in here, as you can see. Not too bad. So I'll spread these out. Back here, I guess I'll put Mays on top, since that was the main one that I bought this for. And Gehrig, McCovey. So several Hall of Famers in here. We'll put Mays on top. And that was a nice lot. I mainly got it for the Mays, and I'll probably keep several of the other ones and then, you know, do what I want with the rest. So this is a single card. This was kind of an impulse purchase in this one. As you guys know, I've been working on my 1973 Topps set, and this is a 1973 Topps card. and it's a pretty good one. It's Nolan Ryan, and it was, how much was this one? This was $11.50 for this card, and that's not too bad. Get that in focus and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's pretty good condition. $11.50 for a 1973 Nolan Ryan. Now it is off center, obviously, but the corners are pretty nice. The edges are pretty nice. Not too bad. And off-centeredness is the main issue with 1973 cards, quite honestly. That's the main problem. I'm sure the back is off-center too. Yeah, it is. Even a little more so than the front. But you can see the corners a little bit better there, and I mean, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And a very early Nolan Ryan card. So, nice one. I'm happy to get that. I'll put that one over there. And like I said, that was $11.50 for that. It was a little bit of an impulse purchase because I'm often kind of looking for 1973 cards to add to the set. And that one was, all of these were at auction. I really don't buy singles on Buy It Nows very often. These were all on auction. And this last one is a much more recent card. For those of you who are into the more modern cards, you'll perhaps appreciate this one a little bit more. Oops, that doesn't go there. Put that over there. And this one, it was also a bit of an impulse purchase, but also pretty inexpensive. This card was $10.50, and it is a numbered Jaron Duran autograph card. Trying to get that in focus for you, as you can see, maybe. Let's get that. There you go. Jaron Duran autographed card there. His autograph is pretty lame. It's more initials than autographs, but it is numbered to 99, as you can see, and it's a pretty sweet looking card. It's autographed, but it's also a mem card. You get 2 patches there, and for $10.50 for a rookie mem autograph, I thought, you know what, that is not too bad. I will go ahead and throw a low bid on that and see what I can do, and I got it. I think my low bid was like $12, so. Was surprised that this went for so cheap. I mean, I know he's not, likely to be Rookie of the Year or anything like that, but I still think he's going to be a quality player for years to come. And I thought $10.50 was pretty reasonable for that. I think it was free shipping as well, so that's always very nice. And so those are my pickups. I don't really buy too many singles. It's not really what I'm generally looking at when I'm shopping online. I'm usually looking for large lots and collections and things of that nature. But every now and then I'll pick up something. And over the last month or so, these date to I think mid-July or so, something like that. And these were the ones that I grabbed and that I wound up winning on what I thought were pretty good prices for these. So let me know what you think in the comments. Certainly let me know what you think of the prices I paid and of the cards themselves. And I will be very curious to read that. Tomorrow I will be back with a pack battle with Average Joe. I'm not going to spoil it and tell you what we are battling with this week, but I will tell you it is baseball. So that's something you can look forward to tomorrow. And then I've got some more great content throughout the rest of the week, of course. Ending on Friday with dorking with dice. That's right. You can look forward to that at the end of the week. Hope you guys are having a good week so far, and I really appreciate you coming by the channel today and checking this out. I will see you again tomorrow, and as always, happy collecting.